So we're really pleased. It's no secret that it's a tough market for consumer in the UK. And I think once again we've shown our sort of innovative and the entrepreneurial nature of the business. We've adapted during tough times. International's grown both in absolute terms and as a proportion of the business is now just short of 40%. We're really pleased with increased success at the supermarkets, particularly through the Beldray and Salter brands. And we're now seeing online maturing with some really quite strong plans for the future. So we're achieving that while improving the financial strength of the business. We're seeing our net debt to EBITDA ratio dropping. We've got plenty of headroom within our facilities. Net assets increasing, and we were particularly pleased last month to extend our bank facilities with HSBC. So they've now given us facilities all the way through to 2024, which we feel that during a period of some uncertainty is a good sign of stability. The brand's performing very well. Obviously, we have a brand-led strategy, so that's good. And we're seeing Beldray, which is our biggest brand over the course of the business, that grew by over 50% in FY19, so that was great. And Beldray seems to do well wherever it goes. But also very strong growth in Salter. Salter is up again just over 50%. And what we're seeing is strong penetration with Salter in the supermarkets. So you'll see that brand's quite prominent in the main UK supermarkets. Also, we're seeing a good response to Progress over in mainland Europe. So that's exciting given our international success. And also really encouraged by the early response to Clean Easy. We paid £100,000 for that brand. We've already taken nearly £750,000 worth of orders. So it's already more than paid for itself. But what we didn't perhaps appreciate at the time that we acquired that brand is how strong the consumer awareness is of it. We've done some market research which has shown over 70% consumer awareness of that brand. So that really bodes well for the future. So international is progressing really well. Obviously, it was a part of our strategy that we accelerated 18 months to 2 years ago, really in response to what was and still is a tough UK consumer environment. And we're really pleased with progress so far. We opened the Cologne office last year. That's been a great success. And what we've seen is international over FY19 more than doubling. But within that, we've seen Germany tripling, more than tripling in that period, albeit from a lowish base. The share of revenue is close to 40% now. Over time, we want to see that share increase. And really, it's just a whole new area for revenue growth that we've not had before. So online over the last few years has grown really from a start-up to 9% of revenue in FY19. So we're really pleased. It's kind of quietly been bubbling away. I think what we're going to see going forward is a step change there. We've learned how to do it, I suppose, over the last few years. Now we really want to press the accelerator. I think we're going to see the big benefits of that in terms of revenue profitability in FY21. But during FY20, we're going to be rolling online across our international platforms with the likes of Amazon over there. And we're really excited about the potential for that. We see online at the moment, it's for FY19, it was 9% of revenue. We see that over time growing to over 20% of revenue. I would say execution. I think, there are lots of moving parts to our business, brands, customers, international, UK, supply chain. But cutting across that is excellence in execution. It's always a difficult one to quantify. It's a difficult one to evidence. Everyone, of course, says they're really good at execution. But we have a kind of punishing attention to detail. And it's relentless as well. Retail is complex. Supplying hundreds of retailers across multiple territories, with multiple regulatory requirements, multiple languages, multiple tastes, multiple ways of operating is complex. And to deal with that complexity, we've invested in our systems and we've invested in our people. So And you're talking 10 to 15 years of investment here, which would be very difficult to replicate in terms of our competition. Just on the talent side, 63% of our non-warehouse UK staff are either on or have been through our graduate development scheme. Early entrants into that scheme are now occupying senior positions in the business, and I'm talking head of QA, head of IT, head of housewares, head of online, one of our 4 main strategic pillars. So very exciting. But it can't be built overnight. You know, this is a lot of hard work over a very long period that's given us what we call excellence in execution. So order book at the moment is ahead of last year, which is great given you know it is not an easy market, and we've seen continued distress in retail and consumer, but we're doing well. We're strong, we're growing. We do see international continuing to take a larger part of our revenue, and as I said before, we do see online being more prominent in our story going forward.